Hello Aries, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Aries is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is totally free, doesn't cost anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is a timeless reading. This energy was activated the moment you clicked on this video. Try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Aries, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Princess of Pentacles. This is the card that we are hoping will transform into the Empress, right? The Princess is taking a chance on new things. Could be new relationships, could be new investments, new endeavors. You're somebody who is you're taking a risk. You're making an investment of time, effort, energy, and or money, hoping that it will blossom into something that is good, that is healthy, that is wealthy, right? Something that is prosperous, something that is abundant and good for you and for your life, okay? I think you're somebody who knows how to use resources. You know what an investment really takes, you know, the time and the energy to really bring out the best of something. This card's all about potential. That there is a potential for health or wealth, perhaps because it is the earth energy. That you're trying to be part of the unveiling or the revealing of that potential. All right, let's put this card into a little bit of context. Let's see what comes through today. We've got a Four of Cups. Okay, we've got the Lover's card underneath. We've got a Prince of Wands. We've got a Princess of Swords. Okay, and the Devil card. All right. I do feel like there's a younger energy in your life. Somebody, I don't know, it may be a female energy, someone younger than you. May not be a female energy, but definitely somebody younger. And I feel that there's, you're sort of having second thoughts, okay? Or you're having new thoughts in a different direction. Maybe doesn't involve that person so much anymore. I don't know if there's conflict there. It doesn't seem like there's conflict. It seems like there is, there's just not the chemistry, right? Here we have a Nine of Pentacles. We've got an Eight of Wands. We've got a Four of Pentacles and an Eight of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so we see a potential outcome here of basically a situation that doesn't feel like it is, it doesn't feel like it's really as magical as it could be, as productive as it could be, as cooperative, as fun as it could be, as enlightening as it could be. It seems like we're becoming aware that this isn't what I thought it was going to be. The chemistry, I feel, is not in this situation. And it looks like there's some thought, at least, about going in a different direction. But let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. We're going to set it down right over here with Michael Scott right on top. And we're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together and it will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If at any point during this program you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction down in the comments. All right. Now, looking around the room, we see two major arcana. We see the Lovers, the desire to merge with this thing. We really want a relationship like this. Now, because we have the Court cards, makes me feel like this is another person. I feel like it is someone that's, a little bit younger. They don't have to be super young, but somebody a little bit younger than you. And it could be a friendship. It could be a business collaboration. It could be a lover. But there is this desire in you to have that partnership. You wanted this to work, right? And maybe this is a coworker that you thought was your friend and it's not working out. Or this is a romantic thing. Maybe you started dating someone, you're realizing, I don't really know if this is for me. But there is a desire in you. There is the recognition that I want this partnership, maybe not with this person, but with somebody. Okay? So we have this kind of, we have the intention here. We want to find somebody to say yes to. Now, of course, the Princess of Pentacles, it could be something else that you're investing time and energy into. It could be it could be a work situation. It could be a career thing. It could be your education. It could be you're investing in a partnership with somebody, or you're investing in kind of living with somebody or trying to make a relationship work of some kind. It feels like it's a younger energy, and it feels more like a friendship than anything else to me. Okay. There is this intention that you have to make it work, if not with this person, then with somebody. Okay. This is of course, the Lover's card wants to merge. It wants to have a union. It wants to say yes. It wants to feel inspired to say yes to somebody. This is what we want, but we sort of get the Four of Cups. We want to say, yes, this is for me. I know without a shadow of a doubt, I'm inspired for this union, right? There's the feeling here that you want to find the perfect person or the perfect relationship or the perfect, let's say, situation. Maybe this is a job, right? It could be. It does feel like it's a person, though. You have a desire, a wish to find the right one that makes you just want to say 1,000% yes. The Lover's card is the choice to commit. The choice. I'm making a choice to commit to this at the exclusion of everything else. We want to find somebody or something that makes us feel this way. That, yes, this is the person for me. Okay? And just because it's the Lover's card doesn't mean it's romantic. This could be, a friendship. This could be a business partner, a collaboration with someone. To me, it feels like a friendship. It feels like we really want to find that kind of, we want to find like our best friend, And maybe we thought we had this already with someone, because it kind of represents almost a perfect union, a perfect complementary, reciprocating partnership that we have no doubts about. But now we're sort of feeling with this Four of Cups like, I don't know if this is the one for me. We're not feeling the spark. We're not feeling that chemistry. We're not feeling the inspiration. We're not feeling the love, really, right? The Four of Cups is kind of like, it's okay, right? The boat's not sinking, but the boat's not sailing off into adventure either. It's kind of like we thought maybe this is a romantic thing. The more I talk about it, the more it sounds like it maybe is. Because we thought it was going to be something adventurous, something that was going to be life-changing. We thought it was going to be magic, right? But what we get is something it's okay, it's not bad, but it's sort of lukewarm. It's not all of that exciting to us. And the Princess of Pentacles, of course, none of the court cards are gender specific, okay? But this could represent that friend or that lover or that person you're dating. It could represent the job that you took. It could represent the hobby that you started or the project that you started working on. And it's that point now where we're not really, even if it does have a lot of potential, it's kind of like it doesn't matter what the future potential is going to be. What matters is sort of how I like it right now. Because I feel that this is a relationship with a person, we're not basing our current choices on what could happen in the future. Well, maybe this will work out eventually if I just stick with it. Then maybe we'll find a way to spark some kind of interest or some kind of chemistry between us, right? But I think if it's not there now, you're not really waiting for the future. You're not waiting for it to arrive at some point in the future. So we have a Princess of Swords at the top here. We're beginning to think about other options. We're beginning to perhaps consider going in a different direction. All right, the Princess Princess of Swords is having thoughts about, having thoughts that are in a different direction than this union. Okay, and it does feel like this is a friendship of some kind. And it may be the friendship vibe that I'm getting is because maybe it is someone you're dating, right? But it feels more like a friend. Yeah. And, I think that this is us now wondering what's the right thing to do? What do I really want? Why do I not feel all the love here? Why is it not exciting? Why can't we connect, perhaps? Maybe this is a best friend energy, and it's just kind of like we don't feel close anymore. We don't feel like best friends anymore. Is this sort of the universe's way of saying our paths are kind of diverging now? Okay. I think we're having some of these sort of questions and thoughts, and we're looking at other options, right? We're looking at different paths that we could be taking. So we've got our two major arcana. The other one is the Devil card. Because the Devil card is, in one sense, the Devil card is about you going your own direction solo, doing your own thing, doing you, right? Having your own ambitions, having your own direction, and being okay with doing it alone if you have to. It's the lone mountain goat. It doesn't matter if this person's not going to be here with you anymore. You can still climb the mountain of your life. You're still driven to build your life, to do your thing, to create your reality, right? And we can look at this as a job or a business kind of venture or a creative project as well. Because even though this one might not be it for you, right? That we tried to invest in this, hoping that this would be the thing, or this would be the one. If this isn't it, and once we come to the realization and we make a decision about what we want to do, are we staying and are we going to try to make this the one, force it to be? Or are we just kind of recognizing that, yeah, this one isn't for me, and that's okay. The Devil energy is saying we're going to move forward and we're going to find the right one. This may be the creative project. See, we've got fire and earth here. And fire and earth represents the sort of art and science of manifestation, the instant creation, the spiritual electrical circuit of fire to earth, right? Heaven to earth. So we've applied ourselves to this person or this situation or this project or this job, and we're not really feeling it. We're not feeling the sparks. We're not feeling the love. There's no chemistry. So what does the Devil energy do? It says, okay, well, I'm going to move on and I'm going to find something that works for me. Because you're not giving up the quest. You're not going to just acquiesce to this situation and say, well, I'm just going to stay here. Okay? This is kind of like you're denying your own nature. This is a sailboat that is parked in the harbor. It's a nice harbor. It's totally fine, right? You're out. You're not in the storms. You're in a safe place. It's comfortable. It sort of works. I mean, it's a nice place to be. But the sailing vessel isn't meant to stay in the harbor. It's meant to sail, right? So by not sailing your boat, it's like you're not fulfilling your nature. You're forcing yourself to sort of stay in this safe and comfortable relationship just because it's safe and comfortable, when really what your soul really wants is to be out there sailing, right? So if this is a relationship, or if this is a job, or if this is a creative project for you, or whatever you've been investing your time, energy, effort, and or money into, I think you're recognizing that it's a limitation on you. That to stay here and try to be content with this is denying your true self. Okay, so the Devil energy is that sort of the temptation, the little devil on your shoulder that's saying, there's more out there for you. There's a different way for you to go. You don't have to be content with this. When you have other energies over here, especially, that show a restlessness, really. So we have our major arcana. We've got fire and fire. Okay, we've got water and water. We've got a little bit of air. You've got earth and earth and earth. Yeah. The Prince of Wands in the background position, this was your commitment. This was when you decided to get with this person or become friends with this person, or you try to make it work, whatever this is, a job, a creative endeavor, or a relationship of any kind. We tried to make it work. And this is a card that's confirming that you gave it a good go. It wasn't just 5 minutes, nah, I don't like you, bye. It was a long time. This is a fixed fire energy. This shows perseverance. This shows that you put in enough time where you can really now say that, look, I gave it a month, I gave it 6 months, I gave it a year, I gave it 10 years. It's not working. So it's not like this was just a flash and you said, nah, never mind. You stuck it out for a certain amount of time, which is enough time for you to honestly say, I don't feel it. Okay? And that's why we have the fixed fire, because it was an investment. And you've already invested a lot in this thing or in this person. Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a friend. I do feel that there's that younger energy in your life. Male or female, it's a younger energy. Spirit's telling you to look for alternatives now. And that's why we've got the Princess of Swords. Okay? Because I feel like part of your driving force is to find the right partnership for you. Because the Lover's card, now while this sometimes represents romance, it doesn't have to. This could be a platonic relationship. This could be a spiritual relationship. It could be a relationship with a job, a career, a course of study, a particular school, really anything, right? A vocation. But what we're searching for is a perfect union. We want to find our soulmate kind of thing. We want to find the perfect relationship that's out there for us, where we are really supposed to be. We want to find the job that makes us say, heck yes, this is for me. Or the person that just says, yes, this beyond the shadow of a doubt. I feel this connection. I feel this excitement. In a deep spiritual way, not just the pleasure seeking, right? Because the thing about the Four of Cups is that it is luxury, right? But it's not real satisfaction. It's luxury. It feels pretty good, but it doesn't go deeper. This is that deep union where the two of you are making each other better people, where you and this job bring out the best qualities, of both of you. Whether it's a friendship, a family member, whether it's a career choice or a creative project, it doesn't matter. Here, 1 + 1 is equaling more than 2. More than 2. Okay? And that's sort of what we're searching for. And if this isn't how you feel, you've given it enough time, you've tried for long enough for you to now say, it's not working for me. Okay? Because the devil is kind of like, nobody likes the devil, right? The devil card gets such a bad rap in the tarot because it's kind of like the deceiver, the tempter. Am I being lured away from this by the prospect of something that feels better, something more luxurious than what I've already got with the Four of Cups? And that's why we need to have this very, very honest conversation with ourselves. Because otherwise, the devil might just be the whisper in your ear that says, hey, you're bored with this. Go find something more fun. Who cares that you've already put in a few years with this person? Just go find something that's more fun. And so we need to really be able to look at that devil energy and see, what is it saying to us? Why is it saying it? Right? If there's this desire in you to go off on your own and do your own thing and search for something that has more meaning for you, we don't want to just blindly say, okay, we want to think about it, consider it, we want to internalize it, and we want to really to look at that energy. And what does it really mean for us before we go this direction? Okay? You're not making just a whimsical, sort of fickle decision. You're putting in the effort to consider where we are and where we want to be. Okay. Now, Path of the Serpent, we're going to talk about these cards. And as we do, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed, please do. The 9 of Pentacles is your general energy. You're looking for growth. You want a relationship that's going to help you grow. You want a relationship with an employer, coworkers, friends, family members, lovers, that's going to help you grow. not sort of set you back, right? Not make it more difficult or more challenging for you to grow. You want to be with the right person where there is a mutual exchange of ideas, where we can challenge each other, where we can inspire each other and motivate each other, and we can grow. You have these aspirations for your life, and if the other person doesn't, and doesn't support you, and doesn't help you, doesn't try to make your life, a little bit more supported, right? Or at least provide that foundation of that relationship that will help you to achieve your goals in life. I mean, that's one reason why we're rethinking things. Okay. I feel like you know what you want in life. I feel like you have a direction. You know what kind of growth you're looking for: personal growth, personal development, spiritual evolution, financial goals, health goals. I feel like you're an inspired person, and you have ambition, and you've got this driving force. Okay? You've got a hunger for life. And I wonder about this other person, if their energy is scattered in too many directions, if they don't know what they want, they don't know where they're going. And so with these two cards together, right, because the Eight of Wands is in the position of your relationship, this is what that relationship seems like with this other person or this other entity. Feels anxious. It feels scattered. It feels like with your direct path that you want to take, with your ambition and your goals, it feels like something is always getting in the way of that, and something is kind of causing a lot more stress than it needs to. Something is pulling your energy in a lot of directions. You're trying to take a couple of steps forward in life, and this other person is pulling you sideways, pulling you backwards. It's just, this is not conducive. These two are not resonating with each other. Okay? What the Eight of Wands does resonate with is the Eight of Cups. Yeah. The Eight of Wands is a lot of frantic energy, whereas I think that you are a little bit cool, calm, and collected usually. So I wonder if, we're talking about a relationship where we're bringing out the best qualities of each other, motivating each other, inspiring each other, supporting each other, encouraging each other, and 1 + 1 = more than 2. With this card, I kind of feel like we're bringing out some of the less desirable qualities in each other. We're bringing out more anxiety. And I kind of feel like, this might be bad to say, but I feel like in this case, 1 + 1 is equaling a little bit less than 2. Okay? Because there's a failure to connect this energy here. It's too all over the place. It's kind of like when you're going one direction, this person is going in a different direction, then there's no convergence, there's no connection, there's no resonance. Okay? And this person may just, in a fundamental way, have an energy that's uncompatible with yours. Okay? There seems to be a disharmony, fundamentally. Okay? And the last thing that you want, here's that Four of Pentacles here. This is the position of the obstacle. This is the energy that we don't want. This is the fear, the worry, the concern. You don't want to feel limited or boxed in. You don't want to feel stuck in a situation that is limiting your potential. And so it's that kind of a choice that we need to make. I think you care about this person, or you care about the job or the work that you're doing or this project or whatever it is. But to stay here and force yourself to do that will be to put yourself in a little box from which you can't really, there's brick walls here. You can't move beyond this. You're going to have to sacrifice your own growth and development and your own future to conform to something into which you really don't fit. It's really hard to stuff a 9 of Pentacles into a 4 of Pentacles. It's like square peg, round hole, right? we don't wish to be held back. Okay, and I know that this is harsh to say. It feels like there's a lot of thoughts and a lot of feelings that are going on here because of this situation and the decision that I think you sort of need to make. But it's not easy. Right? It's not easy to decide to, you know what, I need to go a different direction. I love you, but this isn't working for me. Right? And I think that, maybe this conversation, if we do have this conversation, it's not going to be a mellow, simple, oh, okay, nice to know you kind of energy. I feel like we're pretty sure it's going to be a bit of a fight, a bit of an argument, So at the same time, we don't want to be boxed in. We don't want to be limited in our lives. I feel like we also sort of like it where we are. It's comfortable and familiar. Right? It's comfortable and familiar for now. It's kind of like, you've been with this person for a long time, or you've been friends for a long time, and it's hard to go your separate ways because we've just gotten used to it. However their energy is, whatever the dynamic is between the two of you, or if this is your job, or your best friend, or your lover, someone you're dating, is kind of like we've gotten comfortable in this dynamic, even though when you really think about it deep down, it's not the union that is really going to, help you get to your best life, or it's not what you feel is part of your best life, part of your destiny. Okay? And that's a really serious thing. When we feel that way, we've got to really look at it and ask ourselves, what am I supposed to do here? Ask Spirit, what am I supposed to do here? And that's what the Princess of Swords is doing. Trying to figure this out, and this is the only air energy that we have. So I feel like this reading is saying, okay, we need to ask ourselves, is this real? Is what I'm feeling even real? And what do I need to do about it? We need to start the thought process. Okay, the Eight of Cups at the end here, this is sort of feeling like the water is sort of draining out of this situation. It feels like our ability to say, okay, it's fine, yeah, I like it, I'll stay, and our ability to convince ourselves that we're okay, right, is diminishing. We're running out of that power to just sort of, sugarcoat it and say, I'm fine. I like it. We're starting to feel that, time is running out on this feeling. And I think that this is why we're having more of these thoughts and thinking, okay, I need to make a change. Right? Now, who's living in Japan for you? There's somebody close to you lives in Japan, right? And there's a foot problem, a toe, broken toe. Yeah. And I wonder if there is something else that's keeping you with this person or in this relationship with this other entity. Is there some other reason? And maybe I feel like that's kind of what Spirit's trying to push through here. There's some reason why you're not just easily walking away. I don't know if the person is sick or if they're in some sort of they need something, and you're sort of, you don't want to abandon them at this time because they're going through something. So I think we need to spend some time thinking about this situation and thinking about how we feel and what we really want and being honest with ourselves. Now let's look at the mystery card. The mystery card could be, well, I don't even want to I don't want to try to predict it. I think it's going to be an ace of something. It's going to be a decision or the arrival of the answer that we're looking for. Okay. If you have a prediction, by all means, put it in the comments down below. Let's see. The Sun. Yeah. It's the arrival of the answer. It is clarity. It is, to me, it kind of feels like it's a sense of freedom. It's a feeling like you can be your full self now. That you can radiate your light in the way that you really wish to. I feel like this is a vast improvement, right? This is the sun is shining, right? This is kind of saying, well, it's kind of a dull gray day. This is saying, well, it's getting kind of stormier. This is like sunshine, blue skies, calm waters. Like this is the freedom, I feel like. Clarity, this is freedom. This is your true self shining. And this is who you are. You want to be in a situation that will be conducive to you being your very best self, radiating your light, performing your magic, performing your art, building the world that you want to live in. At the very least, you do not want to be in a situation that is not conducive to that. So we don't know what the future is going to bring. We don't know if we're going to find that person or that situation or that job or that career. We don't know what the future is going to have for us. But we know that it's not to be found here. Okay. We're going to do an extended reading. We'll do some oracle cards. We'll do an I Ching reading too. There's a link in the corner. There's a link down below. New readings for Aries Monday and Friday. Be sure to watch both readings. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It is totally free. Doesn't cost anything. Leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.